Hello, and welcome to another video on computer science, programming in the C programming language. Today we're going to be talking about if-else statements as well as comparison operators. As you can see here, I've made a comment with all of the comparison operators in C. We have equals to, which is two equal signs, greater than, less than, does not equal to, which is exclamation point equal sign, less than equal or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Now we're going to use all of these in an example using the if-else statement, which you'll learn about in this video as well. So let's start by creating two integer variables, num1 is equal to, say, 3. Create another variable, int num2 equals to 5. So these num1 is clearly less than or equal to 5. That's also less than 5. It's not equal to 5. It is not equal to 5. And so forth. So we will show this using an if-else statement, which is if-else statements are the same as saying if this, otherwise this. So if num1 is equal to num2 to this. So this will not execute, but we'll do a print statement anyway, saying they're equal. Like I said, however, this will not execute. Sorry, not print, printf. So we need a printf statement here. Now we'll say otherwise if, or else if, is how that syntax is. Else if num1 is greater than num2, this. And as you can see, this won't execute either. Sorry, a little syntax error there. Else if num1 is greater than num2, we're going to print num1 is greater. Oh, I did it again. We need to say printf here. Okay. No, that didn't happen. So else, otherwise if num1 less than, sorry, parentheses, num1 less than num2, print num1 f, sorry for my errors here, num1 is less than num2. A semicolon here. Common error, common mistake made is to forget your semicolon. All right. So else if, in other programming languages such as Python, they don't use semicolons, they simply use tabs. So you need to remember to put your semicolon if you're doing C or C++. Anyway, this one will execute. Num1 is less than num2. So since it will, let's do this. If num1 is not equal to num2, but they're not equal. Do another if statement. If num1 is less than or equal to num2, do this. And if num1 is less than or equal to num2. Another if statement. If num1 is greater than or equal to, completeness sake, we'll do this. Num2, we'll say num1 is greater. Sorry. Making a lot of mistakes in this video, but we'll get it eventually. This will also not execute. So all we should get from this program is num1 is less than num2, and they're not equal. So let's go ahead and run the program. And I forgot to put end lines at the end, so it's going to be all on one line. Num1 is less than num2. They're not equal. Oh, I'm sorry. And we'll also get num1 is less than or equal to num2. Because all those statements are true. This only executes if this whole thing within the parentheses is true. And this says otherwise if num1 is greater than num2, we'll say this. Let's try changing the numbers and see what happens. Let's also add in lines at the end of every. Dash n. Dash n. Dash n. Dash n. Dash. Oh, we'll get a totally different result here because we've changed the numbers up here. We'll get that they're equal to, we'll get they're less than or equal to, and we'll get that they're greater than or equal to. I'm sorry, I used the wrong backslash here. You're supposed to use backslash, not forward slash. So I made another mistake. But as long as we correct the mistakes, we're fine, right? So let's see. They should all be on separate lines now. There we go. They're equal. Num1 is less than or equal to num2. Num1 is greater. Sorry, than or equal to is what it should say. So we have a logic error, not a syntax error there. They're equal. Num1 is less than or equal to num2, and num1 is greater than or equal to. Okay? So, hopefully you've gained an understanding of how if-else statement works, as well as how the comparison operators work, which are equal to, greater than, less than, not equal to, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. You can use them and they will output a Boolean true or false, which is actually 0 or 1 in C. And you will see, actually I'll prove that now. What we can do here is say 1. If 1, this will also output the same exact result. Num1 is greater than or equal to. So now that you understand that true and false is equal to 0 or 1, 1 being true, 0 being false, you understand that you can make the numbers not equal to, greater than or equal to, etc., and compare them using these comparison operators. And you can prove these statements using if-else statements. So hopefully you've learned something from this video. And please subscribe to my channel. Please please comment if you liked the video and want to see more videos in the future, because I'll definitely be making an entire course on the C programming language. Thank you for watching.